School counselors are such a vital part of the school environment in terms of providing student support. School counselors support students academically. They also support students with their college and career development, and they also support students social emotionally. And those three are really interconnected because through school counseling, students get exposed to potential career paths. They get exposed to taking inventories that help them learn more about their skills and what they're good at, what they can contribute, what makes them unique, and how to put those things into action. And all of those are really important building blocks for overall wellness. I think school counselors are needed now more than ever, especially in the wake of COVID-19 and the pandemic and how it really distanced students from one another and from key supports. So for many students, the support they get from their peers, that connection, those relationships are really vital to their emotional well-being. And as we now know and have heard from the Surgeon General, we're experiencing a pandemic of loneliness post-COVID-19, and that makes sense to me just given the experiences of students who didn't have access to their friends. They also didn't have access to their teachers and their counselors, who are often there to make sure that they're supported in all three areas that I mentioned. For students in rural areas, that can be even more important because students living in rural areas often may have less access to resources. So there might be less counselors in the community that are able to provide services. Financial barriers can also exist. There may be barriers even in transportation because there's further distances and maybe not public transportation to get to those places. So a lot of times students in rural areas may rely on the school counselor to help them get the support they need and provide them access to resources that are happening within the school communities. The PATH SC grant program, which stands for Promoting and Advancing the Training of High Desert School Counselors, is a program that my colleague, Dr. Molly Moran, and I worked on in collaboration with partners at the High Desert Education Service District. Molly and I, since arriving at OSU-Cascades just a little under 2 years ago, realized that we were really well situated to serve our surrounding communities. Those communities are more rural, and as a result, sometimes have a more challenging time filling school counseling positions. Being located here in Central Oregon and training school counselors, we thought this is a problem that we can solve. So we started meeting last year with colleagues at the High Desert ESD, and part of what we talked about is a real barrier to people entering the school counseling profession is the cost of graduate school. Students admitted into that PATH SC grant-funded program, they are eligible for free tuition and a training stipend in their internship year. That training stipend is really helpful because we are partnering with 4 districts in our Central Oregon High Desert region: Jefferson 509J, Redmond, Crook County, and Ben Lapine. Students in the PATH SC program will get matched with a high-need school in one of those partnership districts that might be a driving distance for them. So that training stipend helps provide that travel support or any other costs that they may incur related to that. The other piece that we're really excited about is with the support of our district partners, we're able to provide a mentor supervisor within the district who has been working in the district for some time, that's able to provide training support to our interns as they're delivering school counseling services, but also has unique knowledge of the district. And the hope is that through that mentoring relationship that our students will love it and want to stay. And so we're hopeful to create a pipeline of our graduates into school counselor positions within these districts. One of the additional aims of the PATH SC program is to train our interns in culturally responsive school counseling interventions so that they can deliver programming to support student mental health prevention and intervention. So what that can look like is going into classrooms in our K-12 schools and teaching things around coping skills, or helping to really teach students skills and strategies that they can use throughout their time in school and beyond. PATH SC is a 5-year grant-funded and supported program. So we have provided a lot of information about the program on our website. As a land-grant institution, we believe strongly about educating every student in Oregon, especially students in Central Oregon that we serve.